David Koutsoukis is a leadership philosopher, educator and author of 24 books. He's presented in 9 countries across 4 continents. David's unique presentations tap into his Greek heritage by using wisdom and metaphors from ancient Greek history, philosophy and mythology. His presentations are built on the foundations of successful leadership experience. They deliver intrigue, fun and intellectual rigour. David Koutsoukis, welcome to 5 Minutes with O.
Yasu, Leanne, it's an absolute pleasure to be here today.
Okay, there's a little splash of Greek to begin with, because I know that you've got a very strong Greek flavour in what you do. In fact, your business name is Acropolis Leadership. What is that?
Yeah, well, in fact, you know that I've got a Greek heritage, but you perhaps don't know that my dad was a historian and a passionate historian. He actually wrote 52 books, and many of them are ancient Greek history. So I was brought up on a diet of ancient Greek history and philosophy, Socrates, Aristotle, and so in my presentations I actually use metaphors and wisdom from ancient Greek history, philosophy and mythology, which brings my presentations to life, but also connects with my dad, who unfortunately is no longer with us.
David, you call yourself a leadership philosopher. How do we explain that?
Well, philosopher in ancient Greek comes the word philoxia, which actually means a seeker of wisdom.
Oh, that's who you are.
A lover of learning. I'm absolutely both those things. So I actually feel I'm a seeker of wisdom and a lover of learning. But what I also have found, that the ancient Greek schools of philosophy are very similar to the modern day leadership schools, or should it really be the other way around? So what I've connected with is the fact that a lot of the leadership that we do today is in fact from the ancient Greek philosophy, and in fact I think we've complicated it too much. So I actually think we simplify it, and I've got this academy leadership principle.
You share with your audiences the golden triangle of wisdom. What is that?
Well, the golden triangle of wisdom is part of what I call the intelligent leadership model. And in Dad's memoirs, he used to write a lot, in his memoirs, he was always writing, be intelligent, be intelligent, be intelligent. He's almost obsessed with being intelligent, and I guess that's passed on to me. So in my work, I've been considering, well, what does intelligence mean? So I've come up with this golden triangle of leadership, and it's basically got 3 key points. And they are, the first key point is to be a continuous learner. The second key point is to be a higher order thinker, not just a thinker, but a higher order thinker. And the third point is to have ethical values, because I believe in our society we need to have ethical values. And if we don't have learning, then we have ignorance. And if we don't have higher order thinking, we have reaction. And if we don't have ethical values, we have selfishness. And I believe that if we add all those things together, and if we have good learning, good thinking and good values, then we can make good judgments, we can create great organisations. And in fact, I think beyond that, I think we can create a great community.
So David, your keynotes have intrigue, fun and intellectual rigour.
I've actually got an education background, Leanne, so I know how learning works. I know that as an educator I need to grow dendrites, and dendrites are what grow in our brain so that people can connect with the learning. So I do that by bringing the leadership concepts to life with them. For example, Apollo is my professor of goals. So I ask people, like the namesake of the Apollo space mission, I say, well, what is your Apollo mission? And he was also the god of prophecy. So what is your prophecy? What's your vision? What do you want to achieve? And I bring those to life. So there's some fun, if you like, and I do lots of audience interaction and so on. But there's also some rigour behind it and lots of intellectual and empirical evidence to back that up as well. So I like to say there's intrigue, fun, and there's also some intellectual rigour.
And so the Greek gods work as great memory peaks then, don't they?
Definitely. Well, as you probably know, that people remember pictures rather than words. So when they see a picture of Zeus up on the screen or a picture of Perseus slaying Medusa, then it brings the whole thing to life, and people use those metaphors. We've got to slay those Medusa mindsets, you know, those negative mindsets you get in organisations. So it's fun, but it's effective.
David Koutsoukis, thank you for spending 5 minutes with O.
Efkaristo.